bloodline, ancestor, family values, growth, and standing strong. So let's see what this is about. What about this family energy that's coming in? You need to believe in yourself. That caught my attention. Communication, discernment. So communication and family. Communication and family is going to be important for you this first half. And we got here love, affection. All right, so you're going to get some sort of betrayal here. And it's coming from love. There's some sort of love situation that you may feel betrayed by. And I feel like you may be having a hard time speaking to your family about this. And as a result, I feel like there's something about your actions. There's something about the way that you're going to be showing up that's going to make your family feel like they're walking on eggshells with you. That's why it's going to be important to communicate. Like how you communicate with the people that actually love you is going to be key for you. Because I feel like if you don't communicate properly, it's going to add more problems to what you're already going through. Because I feel like family is going to find you being very rude, cold, like no filter, like I don't give a F attitude. That's how they're going to be perceiving you, as someone who doesn't give a F. Like I feel like you're going to be acting mean towards them because of some sort of dagger in your heart. So just watch out for that this first half of the week with how you're communicating with family. Let me see what they want to say. Tell me about this family energy that's coming in, your roots. Yeah, I see self-care, and we talked about believing in yourself. There's something around self-care. Your family feels like you need to take care of yourself. And so that's what I'm saying. If they're coming to you and talking to you, because I feel like you're throwing yourself into your work, and you could maybe work in some sort of toxic environment. It's like someone may come to try to give you some sort of advice, some sort of kind advice, and you may blow up at them, or you just may get really snarky or nasty, and they're going to be offended by it. But the root of your pain isn't the work. The root of your pain is some sort of betrayal from love. And I don't know if you're conscious of it though. Like there's some sort of heartbreak that you haven't dealt with properly. Some sort of betrayal, and you're coming across very defensive. You're coming across like a warrior, like someone that's just very strong. And it's like, no, it's okay to not be strong, because it's like a coping mechanism. You're trying to remain strong to keep from crying, because you feel like you need to be tough. But I feel like you need to feel these feelings, because the more you harden and suppress these feelings, the more resentful and angry and mean you're becoming. Tell me about this family. What is this family energy? Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. They're trying to see what's wrong with you. And look what's behind this. Drama. See, you guys are getting into it. And I'm like, see here, because I feel like you may see family as being nosy, but some will be. Some will definitely be being nosy, but some actually care. Yeah, some people actually care and want to be able to help. What else for this family? Yes, yeah, definitely. Investigating. You do got some nosy family members. You do got some nosy family members. I will tell you that. Because they're not hearing from you though too. Some of them do want to know what's going on, because you may be being aloof. Yeah, see, distance, going at it on your own. You may feel like you just need to get away. But I feel like this getting away, it is something that you do need to do. But that's why I say communication is going to be important, because some people are being nosy and some people actually care. Because I feel like some of you are just going to drop off the face of the earth. That's what this vibe is giving. It's like just walking away and not telling anyone. And that's why I'm saying it's like, yeah, see, I don't give a care attitude, bad boy attitude, right? Some of you could have dealt with someone that was like a bad boy or rude. I don't know. It's just giving this energy around having dealt with someone. Maybe they were narcissistic or toxic. Maybe you fell for someone that was like that. And now you're feeling some type of way because maybe you felt like you got. It's like, how can someone be so, like, you seeing yourself as being a smart, knowledgeable, strong, powerful person? It's like, how could this person have gotten me? How could I have allowed this person to hurt me? You're giving the energy of hurt people, hurting people. That's what your energy is giving me. Like, you've been hurt by that bad boy, and then now you're going around hurting people. And so it's like you're like this ticking time bomb, just walking around like a fuse and ready to explode on people. So going away would probably be beneficial for you, but there is a need to communicate with family, because there are some family members that are concerned about you. What's helping you? Let's see what's going to be helping you this first half. What is going to be helping Aries this first half of the month? Yeah, to stop being so determined, to stop being so pig-headed, to stop being so strong. Because the Chariot card upright is someone that's very determined, someone that's very powerful to move forward. It's like, I don't need nobody telling me anything. I know what to do. I'm going in the direction that I want to go in. I'm going to be powerful. I'm going to be strong. And it's like, there's a time and place for that. What's helping you is to reverse that energy. What's helping you is to not move forward, to rest in some sort. Because remember, we saw time off, a vacation. I must have shuffled the deck, but we saw a retreat, going off grid, going in a different direction. So I feel like it's a time. There's a need to help with resting for you, to not be so determined, to not be so powerful. Like I said, there's a time and place for it, but that energy for you has been in overdrive, hence the Chariot in reverse. What will help you is to rein in that energy, to pull back, because your overall theme here is the heart. There's something deep emotions I feel like have not been felt, emotional situations, and it feels like vulnerability. That's something that you definitely are not trying to be, is vulnerable. Tell me more around what's helping you. Pulling in the reins will be helping you. And yeah, think and really think things through. Getting clear. That will help you to pull back, take a moment to pause, to not do anything, to do some reflecting. That's what's going to help you, to do some reflecting, to do some thinking, to be more level-headed, to be more calm, so that you can make wiser choices. And because I keep getting here, for some reason, I'm getting here blowing up. Like, again, I feel like someone is like ready to blow up. That's why someone maybe needs to just get away, because it's like so many emotions have been suppressed. And I feel like I'm not going to let anybody walk all over me anymore. Someone may have felt like they were walked over. And it's like now someone feels like they need to be tough. And by being tough, they're just like saying it like it is. Even cussing people out. That's what I'm getting here. But Spirit is saying what's helping is that you are going off grid. You are pulling the reins back. You're doing some thinking. You're doing some reflecting. You're getting more clear. What's challenging you the first half? Or you will be doing that, and that's what's going to help you. What's going to be challenging for you this first half of the month? Oh, this came out for Libras too, for their challenge. Yeah, we got here a tower coming in that's going to be challenging you. That's probably why it's going to be helpful to do this, because you're going to be dealing with some sort of tower. What is this tower? Something unexpected is going to happen here. What is this tower? It feels like, it looks like it could be your house. Some sort of tower when it comes to your home. But it's divine intervention. So the thing about it is, the tower has to do with your foundation. It has to do with your home. And it's meant to happen though. And it's divine. It's a divine tower moment. Because there's something about your foundation that needs to crumble. Because we saw how you were building your foundation, right? Off of anger, off of hurt, and it needs to come down. So that's what it is. It's about the foundation. It's about the things that you have suppressed and how you've been moving around in life with that, and now having to deal with it. And this is meant to happen. We got here risk-taking, embracing uncertainty. Because I feel like even right here it says humor and laughter. I feel like you could have maybe been taking this not so serious, like your foundation and the way that you've been acting or moving through life. You may have used humor or used some sort of coping mechanism that just wasn't good. So now what's going to challenge you is that you're going to have a tower moment that's going to happen. And Spirit is saying, embrace this tower moment. It's going to challenge you, but you need to embrace it. Because your foundation needed to crumble. Tell me more about this challenge. Yeah, it's a miracle. Your challenge is going to be a miracle for a new beginning. And here comes that communication. That's what, see, look, the microphone, and look, the dagger. See, the thing about it is, too, your challenge is communication as well. Because we got 2 cards. I feel like there's a need to be more calming and discerning when you communicate versus being bold, being loud. Because it feels like you may be someone that feels the need to be loud when you communicate because of that dagger, because of that betrayal, because of that hurt. Because I'm getting here 2 different things. I feel like your challenge is going to be challenging for you, but this is a good challenge. That's what it is. It's about your perspective. Because I feel like you're going to see the challenge as a problem when really the challenge is a good thing. It's a good thing that's going to be happening, because despite it being challenging for you, it's going to force you to have to deal with how you used to deal with things in a different way. Yeah, you're going to get some sort of unexpected insight. It says it right here. You're going to get that's what's going to come from this tower. It's a matter of perspective. You're going to get some sort of insight around this tower. And I feel like even when this tower moment happens, laugh at it. I feel like there's a need to laugh. Because I feel like, too, for some of you, I'm getting here maybe like a flood in your home. It feels like being displaced. So maybe something may happen in your home that's going to cause you to have to leave it for some time, or cause you to have to move. But Spirit's saying this is meant to happen like this. It's like, don't blow up at it, because I feel like you're going to want to blow up. Don't blow up. Don't even get mad. It's a hidden blessing. This is a hidden blessing. It even says here, adventure. It's going to send you on some sort of adventure. And you're going to get unexpected insight as a result of this tower. So it says here, see, stubborn. See, your challenge is that you're going to be being stubborn and flexible. And being in that energy is going to create stagnation. Because maybe you're going to be looking like, oh, this is going to cost me, because we got materialism right there. It's like you're going to be looking at it from a perspective of the physical realm. Like, oh, I got to go move this. It ruined this furniture. Or it could even be a car breaking down. Like, it's just something around it being more physical. And Spirit is saying, look at it with your spiritual eye, not with your physical eye. Actually laugh at it, because it's happening. And we want it to happen, because there's something about your foundation that's a challenge that needs to come crumbling down. Yep, see, a tower, unpleasant surprise, a sudden change. See, you got towers coming in twice. And Spirit's saying, if you keep dealing with this tower the same way, you're going to get another tower. You're going to get another one. If you keep dealing with it the same way you've been dealing with it previously, you're going to keep repeating the same lesson over and over and over again. Find a new way of dealing with this, so you don't keep getting these tower moments, because they're going to keep coming. And I'm also seeing here, meeting someone. I was just going to ask about your love life. And that's probably why it's important, too, how you handle it. Because I'm giving here a blessing in disguise, Aries. There's going to be a blessing in disguise with this. Tell me about this silhouette. It says here, a newcomer, a foreigner, new member, unknown visitor, a stranger. Because it feels like, see, even right here with these 2 towers, this tower is going to, that's what I'm saying, it's a hidden blessing in your tower. You're going to look at it as being challenging, but this tower is a blessing, because you're going to meet someone. Who is this person? Because see, look, 911. See, it's going to be some sort of like emergency, this Tower. Something that's trying, but there's a hidden blessing here. Yeah, see, even feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed out about it. Tell me about this potential ally, this newcomer. Oh, Christian, pray, Holy Bible. So whoever this person is, they're a Christian, or this is just someone that's spiritual, religious, they pray. Oh, this person is this is a surprise. You know what it is? Don't judge this person. Like, this is like, to me, judging a book by its cover. When I see this card right here, because it's going to require some sort of risk. It's like, because this person is unfamiliar to you, don't judge a book by its cover. Because I'm seeing here natural healing remedies with this person. There's something healing about this person. This could actually be someone that helps you. Whether it's in the romance department or giving you some sort of guidance, praying for you. They have some sort of connection to a higher power that could be of some sort of benefit to you. So I wouldn't completely dismiss this person. Even with the 911, someone being sent in to help you, a blessing in disguise. We got here, Lady of the Night, Jezebel energy. What is that about? This is, I feel like this is you, like seeing a risk. Like, are you this Jezebel? Are you this Lady of the Night? Because remember how we started out, that dagger in the heart? Because I feel like you're going to automatically, when you look at this person, you're going to see, oh, they're a risk. I take a risk at this person being this Jezebel energy, being this user, being this demon, being this narcissist, being this manipulator. That's what you're going to see. And I feel like, remember, we talked about your foundation and your perspective and how you're viewing things. Because this feels like you could be already judging someone without even really knowing them. And you're allowing your fears and your past to block this connection. That's why, again, going back to what's helping you, this first half, take some time to yourself to get your mind right, to get your head clear, so that when this comes in, you're not automatically assuming the worst. Because I feel like some of you haven't met this person yet. And that's why Spirit is saying we're trying to prepare you to meet this person. Because if you meet this person and you come in already assessing them to be a bad person, making them your enemy, you're going to experience another Tower moment. That's why I keep telling y'all. You're going to keep experiencing Tower moments. You're not going to get the love that you deserve if you assume everyone has bad intentions. Everyone has this Jezebel energy. And I am not, listen, I hope I don't sound preacherish or lecturish, because I'm not trying to lecture you guys. I'm just telling you, it just feels like for this particular reading, you guys need tough love. Like, you need it, but you don't need it. In the sense of, you need someone to give you that tough message. Because remember, we were talking about family. Someone trying to tell you something because they love you. But also, I feel like you need it for that reason, but you don't need to be the person that's going around giving tough love. Because I feel like you have been making it difficult to be loved, because it goes back to being hurt. So going around hurting people. So that's why I say you need tough love, but you don't need to give tough love, because it's imbalanced, what I feel like, for your energy. Anything else about the unfamiliar? Yeah, see, a wish comes true. It's going to be like a, look, this is your justice. This person, that's what I'm saying. Spirit's saying, we're trying to prepare you. So we're about to send in a Tower moment. We're going to send in a Tower moment because we need to break down your foundation, break down your beliefs, break down what you have built that has been faulty, which has been hurting you. Something that you've done, I feel like something that you've done mentally from being hurt, to try to prevent hurt from coming in. But what you've done is actually hurting you. So Spirit said, we need to bring that down so we can bring in more of what you want. You are worthy of love. It says it right here. This is the overall message for your first half of the week. Love, affection, listen to the heart, a deep emotional connection. Heart rules. vulnerability. This is your overall theme here. And it's like we're sending it in, but you're already thinking that this person is a Jezebel energy. No, this is your wish come true. This is a different person. This is not that Jezebel that you dealt with before, that bad boy, that bad girl. It's not that person. This is someone that's going to be like a wish come true, a dream come true, a Cinderella story. This is your justice. This is getting what you deserve. Look, the end. The end. Wrapping it up. This could be the person that you have it all with, but it's going to be up to you. Let's get some messages for you guys. Actually, I want to see how will you recognize this person? How will Aries recognize this person? The past is coming in. The 5, you know how you will recognize this person? I feel like it says here stranger. This is someone that you could have met that was a stranger, but because you were focusing on your past regrets, the past heartbreaks, you ignored them. That's how you'll recognize them, because you were focused on the heartbreaks, the people that hurt you, the people that betrayed you. You know, you were focusing on that, but look what was behind you, the 2 of Cups. That's how you're recognizing. This is someone that you actually know that's a stranger coming back around again. So you may have met them very briefly, and you're going to meet them again. They're going to come back again into your life. This is someone you know, but you don't know. How else will you recognize them? That's why the Cinderella story is here. Remember? That's the Cinderella story. Remember how she sees the prince? And remember how she didn't even, like, I can't remember which, because there are so many different versions of it. But let me stick to the main version. But she goes to the ball, but he doesn't know who she is. And then he goes out and look for her, and it comes back around. That's how this is it, how this is going to be. There's something about the first meeting and then having to go your separate ways and then seeing each other again the second time. So this is not someone you have history with. You actually only saw this person one time or in passing, and they're going to come back around again. But now that you're being prepared to receive them. Let's see, anything else? How will you recognize this person? Uh-oh. I'm not taking all of those cards. The Page of Swords was at the top. So like I said, it's the page. So you've talked to this person before. And I feel like you will recognize them too, because I feel like even though you guys weren't together, you could have been stalking them on social media. You could have been checking from them from a distance. But they're going to come back around into your life. And it's because of a Tower moment though. Yeah, see, unexpected is how you are going to recognize them. There's something unexpected that's going to happen that's going to bring the 2 of you together. It's like some sort of unexpected event, a shocking, out of nowhere. Here it is, they come into your life. That's how you're recognizing them. It won't be, it's going to feel shocking. It's going to feel unexpected. All right, let's get an advice. What's the advice for the viewer in this reading? What is the advice for the Aries of this reading? What is the advice? Make amends from past resentments. Yep. Making amends when it comes to past resentments. Forgiveness. Reconcile. But it says here, prepare yourself for disappointment. That's that Tower card I told you guys. It says prepare yourself for disappointment over how your fellow humans are setting their priorities. See, this is about like preparing yourself for disappointment. Like that's a part of life. There are going to be a lot of people that's going to disappoint you, right? It says try not to be too quick to anger or jump to conclusions. See, here comes because you've dealt with so many problematic people, you're already assuming that this Cinderella is another problem, when really they're just a Cinderella. They're not the Jezebel. So it says, don't be quick to be angry or jump to conclusions. It says your challenge now is to learn how to sidestep confrontation and evoke a more evolved response from people. Didn't I tell you all that? At the very least, be assertive about setting boundaries for yourself. At the very least, be assertive about setting boundaries. So yes, I'm going to go on vacation, but also how you communicate that is important though. You need to set boundaries because some of you may be like the go-to person. So yes, set the boundary and take time for yourself, but be cautious with how you communicate that. Don't jump to conclusions and don't be angry, because that affects your energy as well. That affects your vibe. All right? So that's going to conclude our reading. Catch you guys later. Bye, Aries.